Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Hopefully you've had a fantastic few weeks, and let's see if I can remember how we do this streaming thing. A second. Hi Eliza, it's good to see you. Hopefully you can hear me. So let's stick in these to cook, because yep. Oh good. So the plan is to start working on the manor house, but we'll have to start the prep work kind of thing for that. And one of the prep works is getting a bunch of bricks made. So hopefully that won't take long to cook. But yeah, I had a good couple of weeks away. I got back yesterday in the wee hours of the morning, so it wasn't too bad. And of course I have nothing prepped and ready kind of thing, or only had a little bit time after work today, because I jumped on TC for a couple of hours yesterday while the laundry was running, etc. So how have you been? How did Glastonbury go, Eliza? Hopefully you had a great time. Going up here, but why am I going up here? Oh yeah, to see what other blocks I need for the build. And to do a little bit of diggy, because yes, nothing has really progressed much since last time. It kind of killed you, especially the legs, but it was amazing. I'm glad that you had a great time, because I know how much you were looking forward to being able to go back after a couple of years of it not actually running. So I have an efficiency 2 and an efficiency 5. And I'm still rocking the replacement armours from when I died so much pre going away on holiday. So let's see. I think I have some books and some emeralds over here. Let's see if I can grab an efficiency book from the villagers. Yeah, that's always fantastic to see new friends and remember the ones who are no longer here. Yeah, the plan is to put the manor house in here, but I need to take down some of that, or at least taper it kind of that way. So we have a few bricks plus the ones that are cooking. I thought I had a few emeralds. I seem to remember seeing a couple when I was gathering some spruce. That tree farm's really good. I ran it for 8 minutes and I got, what was it, 16 stacks of spruce. I'm not complaining. That's awesome. So how have things been going on TC? Right, so I want a book. Protection, feather falling. Booting, feather falling. Mending, respiration, lower projection. Last look. Well, I haven't been around much myself, gone for just over a week and had friends over. But that's cool. At least you had a good time. Right. I'm not the right ones. Feather falling, multi-shot, fortune, impaling. And you sell bricks. So I may grab some extras from him. There's a vanishing, channeling, you're a sword. Silk touch. So which of you two is it? It's you, isn't it? I was going to check him, then him, but I figured he'd be the one in the corner, so I didn't bother. So we have an efficiency that we can stick on that. And unbreaking was over here. I really should put signs or something up who's where. It might make it easier to find things. The thing was, although I die a lot, I usually am able to get my gear back. Losing my gear twice in a row made it a little difficult. And you'll have your mother and niece over this week for 5 days. That's awesome. I know how much fun you'll have with your niece. Yes, I know the decoration. So, efficiency. Unbreaking. There we go. Right, so their efficiencies as well. Ugh. It's going to be interesting. I really should have checked what gear I had. I thought I'd geared myself back up. I obviously didn't. Right, so where is the bed? There's usually a bed on the road here. I guess I tied it up because the shulker monster's not here either. Wow, what 2 weeks will do to your brain, huh? Yep. I did a whole bunch of tidying up by the look of it. And now I don't know where anything is. Never do the tidying up before you go away, Pendle. It doesn't work well. Kind of like changing your passwords before you go on holiday at work. And you come back and you can't remember what they were. Always fun and games. Right. Are you going to be in one of these? Nope, you're not. Okay, I know there's a bed there, but I want to take a bed with me. Okay, so we'll grab you. What else do we have here? Unbreaking 3 acts. Do I have any other books? There we go. What have we got? Infinity Aquarium. Guide Infinity. Oh, and the statues book. Right, so let's quickly pop to the end. Repair these tools if they have mending on. Oh, that doesn't have mending. That one does. They're all efficiency 3s. Okay, well, we'll make do with what we've got. That's all we can do. So I'm not going to make you guys sit through me gearing up when I was daft, I should have done that before I went on holiday. But yeah, that didn't get done. But we can at least start marking out the area and I can take the hill down afterwards. So I'll build the manor house this way, I think, instead. Right. So there's the greenhouse that we did last time. Which is why we need a manor house, because yeah, we can't have a greenhouse in the middle of nowhere without something kind of covering it. So let's grab the spruce and we'll start figuring, and some of the bricks, and we'll start figuring out how we want this to appear. And we will pretend that that thing doesn't exist, because eventually it's going to go. So, how big is the greenhouse? So it's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which means the first prong how close do I want it to this? I don't want it too close, so maybe there will be fine. Yeah, because then I can do a wall. Do I have an axe on me? I do. That's good. At least I have an axe. Because there's going to need to be a path or a road. That's going to need shaping too, so that's going to need to come out, and then the path's going to need to come out and down to the small inlet. So this is going to be the front, I think. I was going to do it the other way, but I'm realising the road should probably come past the front of the building rather than the side. Especially as I want to bring that out a bit, and then a road. Then I need a garden. Ugh. Yeah. How much space do we have behind it? I know we probably checked last stream, but I can't remember. It's been a couple of weeks. There's not masses of space, is there? Yep. Okay, so we want some room for a garden. Unless we have the greenhouse right off the edge. As if you could walk directly out of the house through this door into the greenhouse. Where our little froggies live. So this could theoretically tack on directly to the house. Nah, I'm going to leave a small garden. Hey Piri, how are you doing? It's good to see you. 6, 7. So maybe just a small walkway down. Yep. Are we going to line it up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. This bit will go here. So that's going to be one of the sticky out bits. You're doing fine. Oh, I'm doing great. I had a good switch off from everything. No internet access, etc. for just over 2 weeks. One, two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the 12th. Yeah, so that helped recharge the batteries, which is fantastic. I think I really needed the switch off. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So on the 12th would be there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 would be here. Because, like I said, pretend that that isn't there because it won't be there by the time we're finished. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's an even number then in between. And this can come out to here. You're on the 12th, and we'll have to get rid of the pond. But that's fine, because it's just a puddle of water at this point, and it's in the way. So how have you been, Piri? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and on the 12th. And that should line up with that. And that's a very big house. But seeing as a greenhouse is pretty big, it has to be. We're still at home while B since of those weeks. Okay. So 1, 2, 7, 8. Right, so 8 to the first floor. Yes, and I'm just pretending that that isn't there at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll just get rid of the bits I need to get rid of to allow us to build. And I've forgotten the count. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter. You're going to have to take it out to pillar back up again anyway, Pendle. And on the server, I have been doing a lot of progress on my base. That's awesome. I popped on for a couple of hours yesterday and I got a bit of progress done myself on the floating islands while I was waiting for the laundry to finish. Because, yeah, clean clothes are a thing. And after a couple of weeks, yeah, you definitely need clean stuff. Okay. So even though it's only efficiency 3, it's not doing too bad. I hope to be on the server a lot more. now that batteries have been recharged. Fill in that water with what we've just dug out. Right. Get some sleep and make it daylight. And I have to pop on and finish that wall for you, Eliza. Right. So it was 8 from that level, so that makes this as 10. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one should be 11 then. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we still have cats and all over the place on this hill. They seem to gravitate to the highest point. Oh, good. So I did 8, 9, 10, 11. This should be 12. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. I'm counting wrong. I know I'm counting wrong. No, I wasn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I heard that we're upgrading to 119 when things allow, which is cool. So this, if that is 12, this should be 11. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's right. And I better eat before I die. You're ready for it, but the updates aren't. Yeah, that's the thing. Because you're reliant on updates. Right, so we're going to bring this and have a couple here too to break up this long stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and on the 12th, we'll do the same from this side. 10, 11, and on the 12th should be there. How tall was this? 8. So there are 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. And yeah, that should have been one less. Never mind, we'll take care of it in a minute when we go around the edges. So let's dump these in here for the minute. And let's go grab the bricks we put on to cook at the start of the stream. Hopefully the smelter will have cooked them all by now. But at least I know where the building's going to go now, which is one part of it. So what we're doing is we're going to go kind of with a similar palette to the bottom section of this for the manor house. I probably really should put a bubble vator and a drop tube in here. Might be easier. Well, it stopped cooking, therefore we don't have tons of bricks, but we have some. Enough to get started, and when we run out, well, we'll have to go mining. There's a whole bunch of lush caves underneath here that we can go and tear up the clay from. Trying to think of the word for a second. Clay. It's nice that we can now get clay from the lush clay caves rather than just riverbeds. Though I must admit, I'm tempted to go back out to one of the other areas and put in a bunch of villagers that aren't loaded all the time, that are just masons. But I'd need to set up the villager breeder again. Hi Ali, it's good to see you. How are you doing? So let's grab what bricks we have. Oh, we've just got enough for one more brick. Not complaining. Right, so we have some stuff. Right, so that's a greenhouse that we built. And this is going to be the manor house that the greenhouse belongs to. I still have to take down the hill. So yeah, so we have the frogs in here. Wherever. Yep. Hello, frogs. So it's not too bad. Right, so you're going to be going here. So I'm just marking the footprint. So I know what we've got to work with. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up... Yep, you have a great day, Eliza, okay? I'll speak to you soon. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yep. Eating is a thing, and I tend to forget to do it. So how have you been, Ali? Okay, let's grab you. Right, let's almost there. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a lot more bricks. There's no way I've got enough. Considering this is just the first floor and we need a second floor on top. We recently took a little time. Oh, yeah. Lighting up caves is, yeah. At least now with the update for the lighting, it's kind of, you don't have to light up quite as, place it quite as many torches, but it's still a pain in the backside to do. Because, yep, mobs. Ooh. Sorry to hear that, Ali. Because, yeah, it's a pain. I must admit, this season on TC, we're making the base in the air. I don't have to worry quite as much about it. Right, let's go sleep again. Make it daylight so you guys can see. Which helps. Yeah, I just decided to make a mushroom in the clouds instead. That's cool. That's the thing. If you're high enough up, and seeing as we now have the height, build height, it does make a difference. But yeah. It's always interesting going caving to light things up. Not only with all the mobs. Yeah. If my math is not off, a simple mob spawner should be possible, even above ground. Yeah, something like that. It's the so many chunks. So yeah, that way things despawn that are further down. And not annoying you and taking up your mob cap. Is it 10 chunks? Yeah, it's 10 chunks on every side, not including the one you're stood in. If I remember correctly. Right. So how are we doing? Yeah, we no way have we anywhere near enough bricks. Now, I'm tempted to fill in a little bit, which will give me back a couple of stacks of bricks. Or give me back some bricks. Because I'm thinking the doorway is going to be here, so it might be a little weird. Or maybe not. Hang on. Put this back a second. What I meant to do. Thank you. Instead of filling in, I could dig out We'll put another, and then just fill in this little bit here. That way when the road comes past, you do kind of have curved shape stepping down. But it's a matter of finding the middle of this, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. 7 and the one next to it should be the mid blocks. I'm going to shape that a little. And that should be about the midpoint, which we can then have a path coming down. Tutorials, not really, but if you on YouTube, if you go to the ones I put out for the Christmas week, you will see the mountains I detailed that week for the Christmas build. They're a snowy mountain rather than a green mountain, if you know what I mean. But it's the same technique with just different blocks. Hi, Eck. Wow, almost a year. So yeah, although I don't have a tutorial as such, I did do a little bit of the mountain building on stream for then. I think I even did a little bit of mountain building early in this single player world. But not that it was mountain building, it was just a little bit of detailing here. I just tend to use lots of slabs of wall. I use walls, but not as many walls, stairs, and what have you. I did have a good trip, Eck. It was really nice to recharge the batteries and have no access. But basically, what I do is very simple. As long as I've got the shape, the underlying structure, I will get one block. I will start with stairs usually, and go down with stairs of the mossy cobble or stairs of cobble or the stairs of the andesite, each one in turn, and add lots of those. And then I'll come down with slabs of each variant, and I'll come down with walls of each variant, etc. But yeah, like I say, although it's not tutorials, I did do a bit of the terraforming on stream. It's good to see you, Ek. How are you been? Right, so let's grab, we'll put in what we can of this. I need some windows. I'm gonna, well, it's 11 in between, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if I leave 2, leave 2 there. That gives me 2 here. Gives me 3 in the middle. Hello, trader. What have you got? Absolutely nothing. So I can do the same on this side. Then I'll have a check because I don't need a huge mountain, but a seaside cliff. But they are all the same. They are. They are very much the same. I do, if I pop round, so like I say, that is the hill, but if I go to, let's just head over here a second. Just near the harbour. Because we did the little island the other week, but I also, like I say, it's very much the same principle. Only because it's the edge near the water, I threw in gravel and stripped off some of the grass. So it depends how tall you're going to make it. But yeah, I tend to go down with stairs first and throw them in all directions. Just so long as it kind of has veins. Because my base is what I'm doing so now full with basalt. So I have a starting shape. It's more about detailing part. Yeah, that's the thing. It's as long as you know what your palette is. If it's find what variants of stairs, slabs, walls and full blocks you have. I don't tend to use as many full blocks because I also tend to try and use the blocks I'm using as spawn proofing, which is why I use a lot of stairs and slabs. Because that way I'm not going to have a whole bunch of mobs spawning on the blocks. It's also why I try and make sure that the slabs are on the half slab height rather than the full block height. Obviously you can't do all of it that way. I've just found for me especially on TC, it's easier. I don't want creepers right next to my builds. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, like I say, the detailing, I would get your palette, whether it's, if it's a snow palette, I use more diorite and andesite. If it's a warmer palette, I will use more cobblestone and mossy cobble. It all depends on what the feel is. And I want some more here. I'm still doing this at the same height because I'm going to end up having to have some steps inside to come down. because of the terrain levels. Right, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the doorway. That's a door. Now, do I want to bring it out 4 blocks instead and have a really big doorway? Maybe. Then what have we got? Then small side windows. Think that might work. I have to remember to have a door here. And I kind of want it in line. Which means you're going to have a small side window. And so are you. Rather than a double window. So this side is shape's going to be slightly different. 2, 2, 3. Just so that we have the doorway in. Thanks for the talk. Yeah. You're more than welcome. And when I'm on the server, if you want, I'm more than happy to come over. I should hopefully be on the server tomorrow evening. And definitely this weekend. So yeah, that's not a problem. And it's always cool to see how much you progressed. Because it's always fun to see people's builds. I really enjoyed doing that. And we're going to do the same here. But I'm going to leave, this one isn't going to be all windows. So the question is, we have a side door. Do I want a back door here or do I want a back door there? I think I'm going to do the back door there opposite the other one. I think, though I may change that. Because I would love to see what you come up with. One, two. But this door I don't want to be as big. Because it's the back door, not the front door. So it shouldn't be as posh. One, two, three. Okay, so then some more windows here. Well, at least I know where the windows are going to be, so it'll save me some bricks. Let's see if we can get the floor line in as well. Let's Drop you in here for a second. I probably should spam some torches around here. Not that the mobs will spawn. Same, I've gotten to see some in progress last week. It was really fun and had some visitors as well. That is awesome. But yeah, I love seeing other people's builds. I don't always have time, but I do love seeing them, and I love seeing how they progress over the season. It's amazing and so much fun. Because people put so much hard work into the builds. Like Ali with his massive long tunnel. Etc. It's right, so this one's going to need a bit more of a posh flooring. So whether I go dark oak or do I just go a stone kind of floor? I haven't seen Ali's base, but I know Ali's a long way out. I think his tunnel's something like he's not far off world border limits, if you know what I mean. So it's a case of his tunnel going out. So this one here, so if we build that one in, and have you had fun? That's the main question, Ali. Yep. Then you've had a successful season. Congratulations. Your season has been amazing. Because it's not about what you build, how big you build, it's about how much fun you have. And if it's always fun, you've had the best season ever. I started on a building on my free range villagers though. So there's that. There is that. And that's cool. I look forward to seeing it. Oops. Let's get some more sleep. Okay. So yeah, I want to try and get the floor levels in. Two. 1, 2. 1, 1. And 3 in the middle. That's cool. Let's grab you, knock you out. These are mostly tent blocks, the spruce. A bunch of the spruce is probably going to change. But I do want the floor levels. Before I start building much more, because otherwise it's going to throw me off. So how are your free range villagers doing? Grab some more of those. It's not like I'm short of spruce. Those tree farms have definitely been a great time investment. Go away, silly villager. Should grab a couple more of the bricks so I have a stack of them on me. So we can just patch up the wall. You need to get them accommodated and trained. Eventually, but now they're just sitting bored in the breeder. Oh well. They'll soon be free range and exploring everywhere they're not supposed to explore. Guaranteed. I was saying earlier I need to reset up my villager breeder. What I really need is a whole bunch of masons so that I can buy bricks instead of having to go mining for them. Doing this, but that's going to come in an extra block on each side. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh well. Yeah, building's always fun. I always have to remember, leave yourself an extra block. So you can put an inside wall in. Preferably an extra 2 blocks on each side, but there's no way I'm bringing it in an extra 2 blocks. It wouldn't give me much room at all to play with. Yeah, they are natural born tourists, hence the ones that went to go visit the Nether Fortress. They really seem to enjoy exploring. Right, so if you're coming up to here, means you're that level. Okay, so I need to take you out. And apologies for the rain. I still haven't found the setting that turns that off in the sodium, etc. So, do I do this at this level? Will make it a bit harder when I'm doing the interiors, but hey, it's always fun to have a challenge. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Ek. I even remembered to go grab a glass of a drink before the stream started. Okay, so I have been working, trying to come up with emotes. We have, I think, 5 or 6 emote slots that I need to get stuff in. I didn't have much luck. We're coming up with ideas for them yesterday. I sorted out some of the month badges. So we now have badges up to a year, depending upon how long, etc. I just haven't figured out the emote stuff yet, but I will. Right, so let's grab you. You know, I'm putting these in right next to the wall, and I'm probably just going to end up taking them out when I decide what the interior walls are going to look like, but that's fine. Okay, that then steps down. Going to need to put some stairs there. We need a wall here. So it comes in, then it comes down to this next level. Now the question is, when I get to the next level up, do I make the rooms down here just have very large ceilings, or do I make the upstairs step down as well? Oh, okay, thank you. I will pinch these. The majority of the leads I have. Hi Dreams, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. If not, I hope it gets better. So let's grab a few more half slabs. Yep, I'm back. I enjoyed my 2-week vacation holiday, depending what you call it, from wherever you live, with no internet access for 2 weeks. It was awesome. Oh, I'm fantastic. This is the first stream back after a couple of weeks holiday. And things haven't fallen apart just yet. Just yet. I say, there's always time. How are you doing, Panic? How are things going? And it's good to see you. Okay, so now we have an interior floor. I'm kind of tempted to add an extra block on these. If I do that, I think I'm gonna add a more decorative type block. Your birthday is in 6 days? That's fantastic. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. So let's grab some stairs. Okay, so to be honest, we would need to knock those out, I think. Otherwise the windows are going to be too high up. Let's see if I can still use my prime software. It's still been up, but oh, I'm sorry it's been annoying for you. If you can, great. If you can't, no big deal. It's not about that. It's about I enjoy streaming and getting to interact with you guys. So no worries. It honestly isn't an issue. I'm tempted to put in a variant block there. But I'm going to put these in for now. And I may end up switching them out. You need to change too. Let's go grab. I have some slabs. Just a few. That's awesome. Thank you very much. It is much appreciated, but like I said, it's never an issue. Grab these two as well. Let's grab that. And this one is there, so that's going to need the same treatment. So you thought that's the main doorway into the building. Maybe. I got locked out of my Amazon account almost 3 weeks ago and they can't tell me why or when I'll be able to get back in. Ouch. That's not good. Not good at all for you. Hang on. If I put solid blocks here, they don't need to be there. Let's pinch those back because resources are slim. Yeah, they've just been digging more netherrack. Yeah, netherrack digging. I've got a whole bunch of that to do on here. So I can actually progress with my nether hub. Yeah, last night I was watching a stream and a stranger got a birthday present. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad somebody did in the stream you were watching, Dreams. So, okay, next one is here. So, how's the nether dig going? You must have dug a whole bunch of it by now. Right, so you are going to be another doorway, I think. So let's put you there. Make you a little bit fancier. You can go there, so that's the bottom of that window. Yeah. Hi, Doobie. How are you doing? It's not a usual thing to happen, Dreams. So it is cool that it did. You've been working a lot. I'm glad you're doing well. Hi, GP. Thank you for the meow. It's good to see you. Alright, so yeah, I need half slabs here. Everybody's turning up now. It's good to see you all. It really is. I needed the break, but it's fantastic to see you all. And to see the new people too. You don't realise how much you miss it until you can't just turn on the internet. Thank you. But yeah, it's been really weird at times. It's been a case of, okay, I can just go and, no, I can't just go and search for this or search for that. Because, yep, internet access is a thing. Right, I need to grab a stone cutter. Because I am not making brick steps in a workbench. That's way too expensive for brick. I still like the path that we came up with. Way back at the beginning of the world. Last year. Not that I've exactly progressed a lot, but I guess most of it's been done on stream, so. And then there was the break at the beginning of the start of TC. Titan Craft, which is Tango's Patreon server for those who aren't aware. Right, so. Okay, workbenches. Tools? Yeah, it's in the tools box. I probably need to update the map at some point too. And Scooby Dooby Doo is doing just fine. I've done a whole bunch of farms lately. We built the Froglight farm and figured out why it was pooping out magma cream instead of Froglights. Because technically this is a server and the plugins, it didn't like the data packs I had for the mob heads, etc. We've done some tree farms. So there's 2 tree farms we've done lately. Just trying to think. We also built the greenhouse. Trying to think what else we built. a redstone tree farm that uses boomy booms. So yeah, so we have the little greenhouse, which houses the backup frogs. So I can breed them, pick up the frog spawn and take them to the biomes I need to get the different types of frogs. So there's some of the little frog lights. Oh yeah, I also made a raid farm. You guys haven't seen. I would fly to it, except yeah, I died set a couple of times. So yeah, there is a raid farm, and there is a creeper farm up above the water in that direction. They've been made as well. You're not working today? Yep. Oh, that's cool. Yep. I'm learning how to build farms. Don't get me wrong, I've used a whole bunch of tutorials and then tweaked some of them. Or melded 2 tutorials into one. And you guys have been awesome helping me figure things out. But yeah, it was a case of with the frog light farm, I really couldn't figure out what was going on. There was just one post that said, remove your data packs. If they're not 119 specific data packs, your frogs poop out magma cream instead of frog lights. Definitely different. Right, so this is the back door. I do need to shape that a little bit because I'm going to need the steps. And yes, I still have the issue with the machine that I click once and I get 2 or 3 clicks. I will figure that out eventually. I am determined. That has a door there, but we don't need a door here, so this is a window. Got to figure the windows out here. So there's 1, 2, 2, 3 in the middle. And then we've already done the same over there. 2, 3. We're in the wrong place. You need to go there. Okay. So we've got the bottom layer kind of figured out where the windows, etc. Obviously, detail blocks have to go in. But now I need to fill it up with what little bricks I currently have. We may end up having to go deep underground into the caves. There are a bunch of caves down there. To go collect some more. What I do need to do too is put a portal out in that mangrove we found. Or do I? I think I brought some saplings back, didn't I? That's not too bad. Right, so... go over here because I've still got to figure out what we're going to do at the front. And now I put those windows in, but I'm not 100% convinced on them now that I'm actually building things up. Because they may be too tall and thin. Too thin to be so tall. Was what I meant to say. It may not have been quite as bad as I was thinking, because it looks like I've built that one up a couple of blocks too tall. Go away. Go be annoying somewhere else. Apologies, guys. It's not like he has any decent trades. Thank you for the head. Much appreciated. Right, so let's bring that down by at least one more. Okay, I'm not sold. Especially as the further down we get, the taller they're going to be. Let's see if we can come up with a better window design. One more on each side. Not the ones I want the half slabs. Click on the right thing, Pendle. That's too expensive. Remember, use a stone cutter. He did, yes. Unfortunately, he didn't bring anything useful. Right, so if I have some panes of glass, maybe some walls. I think I have some walls. I have 6 walls. That's enough to test with. Let's sleep. Go grab some panes of glass and test. Sorry, Ek, but he was too aggressive of a salesman. He kept getting right in my face. I wouldn't leave when asked to politely several times. Yep, definitely death of a salesman. All about the aggressive pictures, huh? Sorry, if you're nice and polite, I may let you go through your spiel. But if you're too aggressive, it's a case of go away, not interested. Right, so I have a whole bunch of... Ah, that's cool. I have a ton of white glass. Don't think I'll be using the white ones, but we'll take them with us just in case. You mean the horse or the legend? Red Rum used to be a horse that won the Grand National a lot of times over here back in the 70s, early 80s. But I'm assuming you mean the what do you call it? The kind of like Candyman, etc. The myth kind of things. That's not too bad. Theoretically, I could have done them individually, but I don't think it looked quite right. 2 long, thin ones. Stephen King. Yeah. I just need to put a top detail in as well. Obviously, at the moment, these are just brick. They are going to be changed. We will throw in some... let's grab the granites. Gonna throw in some polished, some normal. Some polished of you. Right, so in the corners, can I reach? Nope, I couldn't reach you. Never mind. Do some posh corners. and go rescue those blocks. It was total don't stop. What was I working on? Go to the above. Off on Fiend and remove the head of annoying trader a while back on TC. Yep. Like you say, yeah. I thought they were supposed to disappear after a while. Not so much. Maybe because it's single player, they just seem to hang around for ages. Eventually they'll wander off, but they don't wander off soon enough. So that's fine for that bit. Do we have a polished variety of wall? I doubt it somehow. Nah, they just have the normal variant. I do wish they would give us the variants of each type, but yeah, I'm being a broken record with that. Somehow I doubt they're going to, because otherwise they would have done it by now. Supposed to after 3 in-game days. Yeah, I've slept more than 3 times, and it turned up kind of at the beginning of the stream, an hour and a half ago, or not far off. Even if it was less than 3 in-game days, it seemed very long 3 days with them hanging around. No, I don't like it. I prefer the brick. But it might be fine for just detailing rather than solid. Probably wouldn't have been so bad in the polished variant, but we don't have a polished variant. You can't jump over a wall. Oh, then the games gave me the middle finger by spawning another one next to me a few minutes later. Ooh, yeah. Not good. Grab a couple more. Walls. I'm still kind of tempted to change colour. Just to bring in a contrast. But it may look fine once all the detail stuff's in. Come on. You're not going to let me, are you? Let's grab... Oops. That. And yes, I should probably use scaffolding. Alright. Okay, so breaks it up a little bit. Let's a little bit more of the... Nope. Put that back because I don't have that. Sleep time again. So if we get rid of you, you, and you. And I want some stairs. I think I made some stairs, didn't I? I did. Good. Right, so at the top, I need to put I have a couple, so that's fine. That will do. Grab. There's the normal stairs. The brick stairs, there we go. Call them normal stairs. Actually, you shouldn't be one of those. You should just be a normal block. That's a stair block. Go rescue those bricks again. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'm not 100% sold on it yet though. But then you guys know what I'm like. See, here comes another trader. Now, does he have anything useful? He's in an interesting position. You having fun bouncing? Pickles. Blue ice. Rooted dirt. Ferns. You actually may have something useful. I don't think I have any pickles yet. So if I pick up a couple of pickles, he is doing a marketing stunt and it worked. See? This one isn't going to get into in my face, so I'm prepared to talk to him. Whereas the other guy, see, you're a lot better behaved than this guy. Right, so that kind of works. I just need to figure out... I need to put a top bar across there of some kind. Now, I can go with wood, but I think it'd have to be dark oak. Those frogs can certainly jump really high. Right, so I'll come across with dark oak or see if I've got any copper. Nah, that's Tango's thing. I'm just going to have random heads dotted here and there around the place. If I go down one of the nether tunnels, the main path, you will find a piglin, hoglin, whatever they call, heads stuck on one of the walls. Yep. So I'm tempted to see, that's a thought, should have a whole bunch of anvils somewhere as well. Let's see what copper and etc. I have. Copper. I have these, and I have a whole bunch of wax. Iron. And I have a whole bunch of anvils. But let's grab the dark oak as well. I don't have a ton of that. The dark oak tree farm didn't really work very well, so that's the seed, I believe, for the mangrove stuff. Right. You can go in the valuables chest. I want to grab some wax from the bee farm, which I still haven't replaced the bees of. I do need to plant a whole bunch of birch trees, beech trees, whatever. But it's not like I'm short of wax or honey at the moment either. Let's just grab a couple of stacks. How are you doing? So the bamboo and sugarcane farm's doing okay too. Oh, that's the other farms we built recently as well. So up there is the tiny, tiny, tiny farms. That's using Tango's design. But first things first, let's get up there and see what design we can come up with. Because I'm thinking, not sure how well it would look, because this is a similar colour to the brick. Go grab some more of you. Time to sleep again to make it daylight. Right. Some more half slabs. If we can get an example-y kind of thing done, then rinsing and repeating isn't a big deal. But I do need more bricks. Do I need bricks? Let's see. I'm not sure if that is going to stay, that last lot or not. And I deliberately haven't waxed the back bit because I'm thinking that could age over time and give it a green tint behind it to bring in a little bit of colour. I need some stairs. It's half slab height. It's not going to work. Yes, it is. Can make it work. Let's get rid of you first. Then if I did the same on the top, could then build up the second floor. So I want you. Let's just drop off the dark oak for now. I may not need it. So I have the bricks. One, two, three. So I'm going to do this one shorter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Help with the perspective thing. Okay. I will have to replace some of those with the polished granite afterwards. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Did I go 1 too high? May have gone 1 too high. Hang on. Because 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's all right. That side's too short. So I want it to be 7 instead of the 8. Just give it a little bit. Yep, I will be ending the stream in about 5 minutes or so. So I'm assuming Tango is probably going to be starting around the hour kind of thing himself. Ish. So yeah, we're not running long today, especially as it's the first stream after being back off for a couple of weeks. So, but yeah, thank you for letting me know, Ekity. I appreciate it. Right, so if that is that, I do have you. Oops. Pop up here. Obviously the detail work needs to go in. There we go. So yeah, detail work. And then I'm probably going to need to figure out a troughing. And I need to put, okay. I need to take the bottom layer of those windows out and put some more solid blocks there. Yes, I have to grab some food. I have not eaten since 10 a.m. and we are pushing 8 p.m. So yes, I will need to grab food. I have some steak in the fridge that I need to take out and let it breathe a little and then cook. Oh, I forgot to... that's annoying. I can do it with the axe, can't I? I can strip them using the axe. Where did that one go? Ah. Let's go. Let's take care of that before others do the same. Nah, I'm not a kebab fan. They're okay, but I used to like a chicken one. The lamb ones are not so much. It was probably the ones I had. I'm sure there are some very good ones out there, but the only time I ever had them, yeah, I didn't enjoy them. And usually it was a case of when I'd been on a night out and you eat anything at that point. But yeah, so if I bring the stairs in on the top and stairs in on the bottom and the detail work, I think that would do. What do you guys think? Get in there, tear it down, throw it away and start again. You know me, I probably would too. Okay, so it seems to be doing okay. I'm hoping that, like I say, the blocks at the back, when they've turned completely green, will give it a little bit more of a colour to help it pop a little. Okay, so what I'm going to do is send you guys all Tango's way. Oops, caps lock's on. I need to change that. I'm terrible with the caps lock. Okay, I will see you all on Friday. I'm not doing a Tuesday stream this week, but I will be back to doing Tuesday streams from next week. Hopefully everybody has a fantastic week. I will see you on Friday for those who can make it. Same time, same place. You guys take care, okay? And have a fantastic week. Bye.